This perp back with another video, and I just got done watching episode 9 of Vinland Saga, and this series, this anime, just keeps getting better and better. I don't understand what type of witchcraft that Witch Studios is doing over there, but the way they tell stories and the way they just utilize animation is breathtaking. Shout out to Lethal Lightning. So pretty much before I get into this review, I want y'all to hit that like button if you fucked with this episode or fucked with this series in general. Just hit 400 subscribers, so keep that coming. Hit that sub button if you're new, and follow me on Twitter at PurpMinded. So essentially this episode starts off with Askeladd and Born just talking on how to take over the London Bridge, because pretty much the English control the bridge, and that's a key part of them being able to infiltrate England. So they have to come up with an idea or a battle strategy. They can't just go in there willy-nilly, because we get introduced to this character named Thorkel, and he used to be on the other side of things, not with England. He used to be a part of the Vikings, and this dude is a monster. I mean, a monster. I'll get to that very shortly, but they have this back and forth, and Askeladd realizes that this is going to be a huge issue for them if they want to take over this bridge. So what Askeladd ends up doing is telling Thorfinn, hey, bring me this dude Thorkel's head. And I love Thorfinn, man. He's just such a broken, savage character, but he has somewhat of his father's heart still in him, but he's just been manipulated by just the way he's been living his life. So Thorfinn pretty much tells him to go fuck himself. I want this duel. I am deserving of this duel. And Askeladd is pretty much buying time and kind of just saying, hey man, just go do this for me and you can get your little duel, and this is what your father would want, whatever. And you know, that kind of triggers Thorfinn. And it's just, I like their back and forth. I like their chemistry, you know. It's kind of like Thorfinn has been adopted by just Askeladd as a whole, you know. Askeladd, I think, kind of sees him as a son, but also, you know, also can use him for other things where he doesn't have to necessarily get his hands dirty. And there's this really interesting scene. I don't know really what to make of it, but you know, Askeladd's kind of messing with his beard, and he notices that hair is starting to fall off. So he must be, you know, he must be realizing that, you know, he's not gonna be around forever. He's getting old. He's kind of, and I like that Thorfinn kind of throws that in his face. He's like, one day I'm going to kill you. It reminds me of how Rick Grimes was talking to Negan and stuff. That's essentially how their relationship is to me. But we get more of Floki. He shows up. He has a message from the king saying, hey, you must retreat and stop all this, or this is just going to end up getting worse. And the funny thing about Thorkel is, you know, he tells Floki, like, look, I know that the English has no chance of really winning, but it's better to fight with them. It's funner to fight with them against you and stuff. And that's pretty much his whole motive of him switching sides, because he's just bored. The dude's literally insane, and he's just such a presence that even Floki was kind of like, what the hell? Like, you're supposed to be on our side. I really liked Thorkel. So we finally get that showdown between Thorkel and Thorfinn. And man, the way that they animated this is just top notch. Like, it don't get no better than this. It's fast paced. You see how fast Thorfinn is, but also how fast Thorkel is and how much power he has with his swings. And even Thorfinn makes references, makes notices of this right off the bat. He said, like, if he catches me with one punch, I'm pretty much dead. Because Thorfinn's a small dude, but he's definitely no slouch. But he's able to get some good hits on Thorkel, but it's not enough. Thorkel's power just overwhelms Thorfinn and ends up beating the shit out of him, ragdoll him like some Thor versus Loki shit. The fight was just incredible. I can't say that enough. So, Thorfinn has to take the L. And it just really shows you how tough this kid is, man. Like, he walks away with a dislocated shoulder, a fucked up ankle, and a few broken ribs, and he still wants more. And man, it's just, this series just keeps getting better and better. The action's there, the story is very strong. Man, I can't wait for next week. But what do you guys think in the comments below about this episode? I thought it was excellent from start to finish. Thorkel is a very interesting character. We're just gonna have to see how this plays out, because the One King doesn't want to stop until he can conquer England. And it might just end up being them running into a brick wall every time. And we still don't know what's going on with Thorfinn's sister. That's going to be interesting. But like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This has been my episode 9 review of Vinland Saga. Till next week, I'll check y'all out later. Peace.
What made that comedian different from that comedian? And it was the strength, the inner strength, the style, the confidence they had, not being afraid to fail. And if I can transcend that to a lot of people, whatever it might not be comedy, it might be in the workplace, to give them that drive, that's when I ain't scared of you came from. You can't be afraid